So this is time for the meditation. Sitting comfortable and bringing your mind to the moment here and now. Some people have asked that what meditation helps to our life and why we should do. So, according to the present scientific discoveries, have found that there are some changes that occurs. Someone who practices regularly in their brains, so-called hippocampus, and also effect to the endorphin. There are a significant number of research and results been published that it significantly helps to reduce the stress, and which is the result why there is even a course called mindfulness stress reduction courses available. And there are also cognitive therapy based on a mindfulness to deal with depression. And meanwhile, even in a working place, mindfulness practice has been introduced for the better quality of the work and the way people think and their process. And a recent neuroscience also have found that the practice of a meditation helps decrease of Alzheimer, and brings the balance in both sides of the mind. There's a brain. That's why there are significant number of benefits that scientifically proven that we can find the results. Forget about what the Buddha said at the moment. If you don't like the word Buddha, so the practice of a meditation, we have seen such a significant progress, and personally I have experienced it for myself too, able to overcome different types of difficulties that I have come across. So this is again the ongoing every night mindfulness meditation practice, or just a meditation practice, which I named it a guided meditation, is simply to reinforce you or assisting you to guide you or to practice more meditation, encouraging you and helping you to grow in this path and get the development in this path. Some have joined for some time, some have continued joining until now, and some will be just a passerby on this online guided meditation. And it's again entirely up to you, one who is listening and one who is practicing. And it's again based on your dedication and your practice, you will receive the results. And there are this practice of a mindfulness meditation. There are 4 points that we can think of and practice. The one, practice of a breathing, aware of the breathing. And in order to practice this breathing meditation, we have to sit in a comfortable position, in an upright position, and if you need any supports to make yourself upright, then go ahead, find your own comfortable position, and just checking your motivation or your desire and working with the breath as the primary object. And having said that, the breath is not located any place, but if you find difficult, then you can locate to one place or another, such as I normally give an example of the incoming breath and outgoing breath at the nose, or the rising falling of abdomen. Whichever you feel comfortable, you can use that to be mindful of it. And here, mindful of the breath is simply knowing that this is coming in and this is going out. Or you may use it as the breath at the end is rising, falling of abdomen. And here again, simply knowing. When it arises, simply knowing that it is rising. When it falls, simply knowing that it's falling. And in this practice again, you're not pushing a lot, you're not losing a lot. Needs a balance and relax. So it needs to be natural, normal, no interference with the breath, no interference with any appearance. And as I said last night, one is very important is to sit motionless, still, and no ability to be mindful of the object. Relax. And this moment you're experiencing, the entire body is relaxing. So experiencing this relaxed body. From top to bottom, at this moment, the body is simply relaxed. Entire body is just settled down. And with this settling down of this entire body, with the help of this knowing, relaxing the breath, your mind automatically calms down. Your mind is concentrated on the object that is taking place at this very moment. Your mind is simply joined in and experiencing this relax and calmness. You have no attachment to the breath, nor you have attachment to the relax. You're simply aware. Avoid having any attachment or any grasping or any resentment, accepting the nature of change. Even your experience is subject to change, and all what you need to do is to let go. Do not hold, do not grasp, or do not reject, or do not create resentment. All what you're doing is to accept that change, doesn't matter what, and letting go. And in this process of letting go, when we are concentrating on the breath and knowing and relaxing, you will be able to experience the four basic fundamental things. One is your own body. Two the sensations. 3, your mental state, the way your mind is relating to the objects, relating to the feelings, relating to the breath relaxing and knowing. And the 4, the nature of change. You'll be able to see that, experience it. And which is known as the 4 foundations of mindfulness. And obviously, in order to develop our meditation, we do have to have a confidence, a faith and confidence in the technique or in the practice that you are doing, that you have decided to join, that you have decided to practice. And a sufficient effort being applied, not lazy. And with this, you have a sufficient concentration, aware of this moment, and always wise enough to know as they are, as it is occurring, and aware. It will safeguard our practice. It will safeguard our mindfulness. It will safeguard to keep ourselves on the object of a meditation. And the reason behind we practicing in this way is when we see pertaining to the truth what is happening and knowing it, that moment the transformation takes place. Seeing it in its true nature and knowing it in its true nature. Sometimes it is compared as changing rubbish to the compost. Lots of rubbish we have, and converting it into the compost so we can use it for the cultivation of our own minds. The cultivation of the mind is the prime work that we are here. And that moment, the rubbish is like all the sufferings, which is liking and disliking, greed and hatred, and this is mine and this is not mine. So we have a deluded state of the mind. The very moment when we know and see it, that moment, the whole will change. And transformation through the seeing and knowing, confidence develops, joy, rapture, tranquility, happiness, concentration, knowledge develops, and the ability to be dispassionate and emancipation generates. An ability to destruction of all the pollutions, all the defilements. Which will support our body healthy, more conscious of our own physical appearance in a positive way, keep the mind healthy, ability to deal with any situation, and also it extends a loving kindness and compassion to oneself and the others. Ability to appreciate and enjoy, altruistic joy develops, and there is a balanced mind, not swayed by any, but complete balance and equilibrium, harmony is there. So that's why all what we need to do is to sit upright and be mindful of the breath, and relax the entire body, simply knowing the breath and aware of the breath touches and any outcomes or reactions due to the breath incoming and outgoing. So in this way we continue practice to get more benefit towards our own self and also to others. So continue practicing with these thoughts in your mind, or having a right attitude and right understanding with a great faith and confidence on the method and the practice, diligently, ardently practicing, being mindful of incoming breath, outgoing breath, or the rising and falling of abdomen, without missing, being mindful, being aware, and fully comprehending the truth that is apparent here and now. So continue practicing until you hear the gong. relax yourself to practice loving kindness meditation. Relax yourself and release the tension and bring your attention to the body, aware of sensations in your body. And bring your attention to your hands, aware of sensations in your hand. And bring that attention to your heart. And as you feel the beating heart generating loving kindness and compassion to yourself, may I be well and happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from troubles of body and mind. May no danger come to me. May I be free from hatefulness, hatred. And similarly sharing loving kindness and compassion toward all other beings. Whatever beings there are, may they be well and happy. May they be free from suffering. May they be at peace. May they be free from hatefulness, hatred, jealousy, ill will. May they be free from troubles of body and mind. May all beings be liberated. And gently bring that attention to your hands again, aware of sensations in your hands. And to your body. And as you hear the gong slowly coming out from meditation, and reflect for a few moments. Let's pay respect to the Buddha.